If you stop talking, he'll try and tell you. Can you hear me, Bruce?
Yeah, I do hear you.
I'm getting a lot of feedback here. Hold on a second. I'm the devil from Kent. I'm Dodgy Dave. I'm the pedo from England, the one that puts potatoes on little children's faces.
No. Okay, but can I ask you some honest, serious questions?
Of course you can.
A lot of the accusations are made towards you.
I know they are.
Okay, did you ever draw a picture?
No, I didn't.
And put it over a potato?
No, I didn't. Right, Bruce, hold on a second. I've got to tell you something, right? There are certain things that I cannot discuss in public because there are 3 pending court cases, all right? So I can't talk about those, but I can talk about this potato, all right? That has been blamed on at least 4 people that I know of, right? But what they're doing is they're telling big porky pie lies to cover up even bigger lies regarding a book that I was going to get published in 2013, which they sabotaged deliberately. Okay. So what they're doing is demonizing me, all right, to cover up lies. Well, actually, to cover the truth. All right. After October, I'm going to hold a very long hangout. I've got to figure out how to work this thing that you're using, StreamYard, and I'm going to screen share emails sent to a ghostwriter in 2013 from the person that is instigating all of this, Joe Byron Swain, ThinkSpot. All right. Now, I've come in here for 5 minutes. What I'm going to ask you to do, Bruce, kindly restrain yourselves from discussing these matters any further in public, because I'm downloading everything. I've downloaded every single screenshot, every comment that Mr. Cuthbert and his accomplices have made, and they're going to find themselves in front of a judge very soon. All right? I'm going to ask you nicely, Bruce, not to discuss this any further until after October. Can you do that for me?
Well, the way I've been treated lately, I'd say absolutely. Yeah,
Thank you very much. There are far better things to all be talking about than this absolute nonsense that is being instigated by Cuthbert, Kim, Byron, and the taxi driver. All right? This will all come out in the wash, but I cannot discuss it now.
Well, sounds fair enough to me, sure.
Thank you, Bruce. Bruce, I'm going to tell you now, I like you. I think you're a decent, fair, honest guy. I like Rob. David, nice to speak to you for the first time.
It's good to see you for the first time, man. I mean, all these people saying that we're all talking in cahoots, and I've never talked to you before.
No, that's true, and I can absolutely guarantee that is the actual truth. I've never spoken to David. In fact, I've never spoken to Ryan in voice. I've been corresponding with Ryan. I've also been corresponding with various victims, right? Now get that right. Victims of Bill and his little posse of hate preachers. And I've done it for all the right reasons, right? But I've been collecting a vast amount of evidence on these people, and all will be revealed after October. All right, that's all I can tell you for now.
All right, well, thanks. You're not. Ask one thing real quick before you go.
Go on.
They're saying that you're the loving Christian in the chats.
No, I'm not. No. I'm not. That's absolute nonsense. I probably, it's more than likely thick shades. But
yeah, I know.
Bruce, you should know by now. I don't hide behind sock accounts. I come in and I'll talk to you, all right? I don't like speaking in public. I don't like showing my image in public because I know that Thick Shades and Bill will take little snippets of it and show, take my conversations totally out of context. Like, I'll give you a quick example. How did Dave know that Bill has kids in his house? Well, excuse me, Bill. didn't you show your kids in hundreds of videos, including Octochild, and where, what was it, Ryan? No, it's not Ryan. Rand Campbell and Thick Shades were showing his daughter Lizzie hovering. I mean, come on, Bill. No one is that stupid, all right? Your lies are going to find you out, and I'm going to expose you, Bill, and your friends once and for all very soon. Okay?
Yeah, I'll let it go.
Believe me, Bruce, if I've got something to say, I'll say it out loud. I won't hide behind some stupid sock account, all right? I don't do that stuff. I'm an adult, all right? But I'm telling you now, all right, the instigator, the person that's pushing all the little buttons in the shadows is Joe Byron Swain, ThinkSpot, and it's always been him. They are doing his work to cover up his evil deeds. It's as simple as that.
Wow. Yeah.
And I can prove it 100%.
Well, I mean, if I see I'm not looking for absolute evidence to see that on anybody.
Well, the thing is, right, Bruce, I
will look at it if it's presented, just to look at it. But I have to admit that in this situation, what they were accusing me of as well.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware of what they're doing, but that's been their tactic all along. You know, it's either you're with us or you're against us. These people aren't Christians, Bruce. They're not Christians at all, and everybody knows it. They just hate preachers, and they got nothing better to do.
Yeah, it's very strange to me. You know, very, very weird.
Oh, it's bizarre. It is. You know, I was actually going to write a book about them, but then I took some advice from some people, and I'm not going to give these people the fame that they crave. It's as simple as that.
No, they don't. I don't know. It's just very, very strange. I would have to say, I mean, I actually really do think there are people who believe a similar thought they have is in free grace, but for the most, I've seen quite a few people abuse it. I don't know if it means they would ever do horrific things or not. I don't know where the line. Well, actually, I don't know where the line gets drawn. But
what I'm going to do for you, Bruce,
do whatever they want on the internet. You know.
Sure. Yeah, but you know, all this talk about freedom of speech, you can still hear me, can't you?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not used to this StreamYard thing. You know, freedom of expression is one thing, but with that comes a big responsibility. And these people are really stepping way over the mark. They've been dropping me, putting my family in danger for nearly 9 years, Bruce.
Yeah, I seen pictures of you getting off a motorcycle and walking into your house.
That's right. Yeah, that was my GSX 1400. That's right.
You know what? And you know what? When I saw that bike, I thought that's that GS, that Suzuki, you know?
Yeah, I sold that about 5 years ago, Bruce.
I just wanted to let Handicap know that this isn't live.
Yeah. I'm not gonna discuss him.
Okay.
Because there's some shit going down, and he's got to be stopped.
I suppose you'd rather not talk with him.
I will not have I simply will not talk to either of these people.
Yeah. You know,
in front of a judge.
He did. He gave me a raft of shit the other day in the comment section, trying to just dragging me into some nasty ass bullshit something I would never do to him or anybody else.
Well, that's as I said to you, Bruce.
That's just British humor. I'm like, bullshit.
No, it's not British humor at all.
British humor.
He does not represent the British, believe me, and neither does Bill Cuthbert. All right.
Right. I mean, British people don't decide to attack a family member or something, or somebody that's innocent and not involved in a discussion. Anyhow, I mean, what a fucking idiot. I'm sorry to be ignorant, but I didn't fall for it because it's bullshit.
I know that, Bruce. I know you're a good guy at heart. I'm not here trying to manipulate anyone. All I've come in to do.
He said, well, he wanted to talk to somebody different. I wanted to see something. It's like bullshit. You want to see somebody different?
It is bullshit.
Go watch another hangout. Don't give me that crap. He's just causing bullshit.
Here's another thing, right? What I want to clear up just before I go. If I'm the big hacker, all right, how come Thick Shades, Bill, and all the others have been around for 9 years harassing the living shit out of me and my family? If I'm the big hacker, How come I haven't gone into their, into their accounts and locked them down or something? Because it's total bullshit. It's fantasy. These people are psychopaths and they're fantasists, and they've got nothing better to do in their lives except go around making other people feel bad, because it makes them feel good. That's the crux of it, Bruce. That's the crux of it.
Yeah, well, absolutely. Yes, to make you feel bad, it's to get you upset, it's to make you angry, and then say, but then you hear the, I love everybody, I love everyone, and I go, like, why were you playing that game, dude? Why were you doing that?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want to hear it. That's bullshit. That's a
bullshit.
below the.
The truth is, Bruce, only gullible, stupid people are taken in by that shit.
Hey, I'll tell you what though. If you feel uncomfortable, you can be quiet or you can leave, whatever. But I'm going to address it. Right now, if you don't mind.
No, that's fine, Bruce. But all I'm going to say is I really don't like my full name being given out all over the internet, and the taxi driver knows that full well, because I've got videos where he actually says, "I know he doesn't like my name being mentioned," right? And he knows that. Is that dickhead coming in now? Listen, you can fuck right off, you little wanker. I'm not talking to this guy.
Andy, don't play your games with me, Andy. I nailed you the other day on.
Boot him out. I won't say another word to this guy.
Bye, I didn't realise you're on here.
Get the fuck out, Jack. Thank you.
Okay.
All right? I do not want to talk to that man. I want nothing to do with him. He knows that. He had every opportunity to let this thing go. I can't talk about that, right? He chose to keep this thing going, all right? He had every opportunity. He's lied. He's misconstrued events. He's been broadcasting things that shouldn't have been broadcast, all right? And he's been twisting the facts, and he's going to have to answer for it, all right? Okay, I've got to go, Bruce.
All right. Okay,
You take care, but all I'm going to say is please don't mention my full name. Just call me Dave.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Fair enough, man. Yep.
Thanks,
Absolutely.
Thanks, Bruce. And David, nice to talk to you. Maybe next time we can have a good long chat about different interesting subjects.
Yeah, it sounds good. Something different than just a little bit of
drama,
Facebook comments
exactly.
here and there. Yeah.
I'm not interested in drama. I want to distance myself from this, but unfortunately I keep getting dragged back into it because it's just a big drama game and I'm sick and tired of it.
What I'm sick of is the hypocrisy.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm not the monster they're making me out to be.
No, and I know that when he put that video up claiming you were a Satanist, and it was just...
Oh, that was just, I was just mocking, I mean...
Yeah, I know. It's like you're not a believer. When I wasn't a believer, I was trying to get information from all different corners to see what seems right. And just because you read a book doesn't make you a Satanist.
Well, that's right. I do a lot of research. I don't Google it. Well, some of it I do. But I do, you'll have to read my book. It's going to be finished very, very soon, hopefully at the end of September, in time for the 31st deadline. It'll be on the website. It's been retitled because people have tried to scupper. And incidentally, the book is for charity, and it always has been for charity, to raise money for children with cancer, which I've already raised an awful lot of money for, and they've also attacked that. What was that? Dave Chapman scamming for charity, Sam? I don't think so. That's going to come back and blow up in your face. But I've got to go. My wife is tapping me on the shoulder saying, don't say any more. But I had to come in because of the volume of videos and posts that are being posted all over the internet with my full name. They're showing my house, which is totally out of order.
That's uncool. Yeah, I agree. Absolutely. I mean, Sam will say, well, it doesn't show the license plates. Thanks to Google, it straightened out. It's like, well, they're still showing your house and stuff, like for whatever reason.
And they're showing my voice. They're going to use this soundbite, obviously. Hail Satan! There, I said it. I don't mean it. I'm just joking, by the way. But it's to vexate and it's to cause harm and distress, which they're well aware of. And that's what they live for, all of them. All right? But I had to come in and just let you know my hands are tied legally at the moment. I cannot discuss details of this until after October. all right? And then, providing the judge gives me permission, I will clear my name once and for all and expose the true guilty people in all of this. Okay?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I mean, it's going to sound ridiculous. I really haven't followed much of that stuff. I saw things here and there.
Yeah.
I remember a picture of a bear.
What, you mean the panda suit?
Now I want to call it a Tito bear. I apologize, but I don't know. I guess I'm wondering: did you present the Tito or the panda bear?
Right. The fellow that just left knows only too well, because I got the videos, where myself, and he were the only two that stood up for Bill. I can't stand Bill. I loathe the man, but I stood up for what was right. I've got the videos. There's no need to dispute it, but I cannot publish them now because they're evidence, all right? He knows full well I was the one that stuck my neck out for Bill when everybody was attacking him, and the particular panda porn video, he knows who made that. He also knows who instigated, where all of these rumours about him originated. He knows, and it's a lot closer to home than where I live. All right, he knows that, and he's just twisting it to try and attack me. The truth is, he hates my guts because I got his ass thrown out of that bloody church when he was trolling 9 years ago with the kids in his care, and he doesn't bloody well like it. And that's the truth of it. All right?
Well, can I ask you a question, Dave?
Yeah, go ahead.
Since you know, like, the church you went to, was he actually ordained as a pastor, or was he just put over the kids?
No, he was just a youth group.
That's what I thought. I thought, like, he says that he was ordained as a pastor, but I don't see anyone ordaining him.
No. And you can find that church. I've already got the screenshot of it from the, strangely enough, the Wayback Machine to refute what he's been saying about I trolled his church. But when he was giving me a load of, hold on a sec, when he was giving me a load of abuse with the kids in his care, I asked him a question. I said, what is a grown man in his, late 40s doing online, trolling people, abusing them? And I mean, really, the language was disgraceful, with a bunch of children. And he said, I quote, I'm a youth group leader, silly. So I looked at his Google page, which was connected to that account, and there was the link to his church. So all I simply did was screenshot all of these terrible posts by him and these kids that were placed in his care, and I sent them off to his church leaders. He got thrown out. I don't give a shit what he has to say. He got thrown out because he used to get a lot of free handouts, apparently, from the church.
I mean, kind of dumb question, but, like, what kind of stuff, like, when you say, was he making, like, inappropriate, using...
Yeah, do you really want me to say?
The what?
It was abusive, and it was really nasty swear words and threats. All right, and not the sort of thing you would want your kids saying.
Right.
And that's the truth of it. That's the bottom line.
No, it's not really what he's saying. Okay, whatever.
No, I mean, come on, seriously, Bruce. I'm 56 years old. I'm a grown adult. I've got a son. And I don't behave that way. This is old news, and they're just regurgitating stuff from the past. It's so bad, Bruce, that they have to show little sound bites of videos that I deleted over 5 years ago, for crying out loud.
Right. Well, I mean, what you'd say, amongst friends or something is certainly not right. There are a lot of people. What you'd say there, what you'd say around kids would be a whole lot different.
Anyway, Bruce, I've come in just to let you know my position. My hands are tied. I can't say anymore. I just want an end to this because it's affecting my family and obviously financial losses and God knows what else. And all this will come out in the wash. I've had to come in here to intervene to try and put some truth into all this bullshit that's being spread about all over the place, Bruce, and I'm tired of it. I won't be baited by idiots. Anyway, I've got to go. It was nice talking to you, David.
Right.
You take
care.
care.
I'll let Andy in then, and
yeah, he can say whatever the hell he likes. Whatever he says, I'm just going to record and use against him. I've told him that. And that's it.
Well, I think both sides.
This is going to stop one way or the other.
If they want.
It's going to stop. Take
Thank
care,
you very
guys.
much.
You're welcome.
Bye, Dave.
All right.
Yeah.
See you then. Take care.